What's going on YouTube? Counting Gains back here again, man. So today we got the two Johnnies podcasts. So these are the biggest podcasters in Ireland. Hopefully one day I will take over them because they only have 120 odd thousand subscribers on YouTube. I have 20,000 and I've been on YouTube about a year and a half, guys. Haven't really yet known, don't really know yet how to make good videos on YouTube yet, but should be quite an event in the next coming years to see me grow and rise in this industry, guys, because that's what's going to happen. So please just hit that subscribe button as we speak, guys. Obviously, I admire the two Johnnies, man. The two Johnnies are legends. They put out good music as well, guys. I just don't react to it because obviously I just react to country music and pop music and shit like that, guys. So, and trending music on YouTube, but they've actually had a lot of trending different songs, guys. I actually should react to their stuff, but anyway, this segment is called Are Irish Men Ugly? Now, as I am an Irishman myself, even though I do have an American flag on my chest, I will be ripping on America in a second. I think absolutely Irish men are very handsome, no homo. Of course, I'm an Irish man. I'm obviously half Eastern European as well, but obviously, like, I've lived here my whole life. My dad's Irish, like, I'm friggin' Irish, right? But this is just straight insulting, guys, because before we even watched this, I went to Canada and America. I didn't see one good-looking person, female. You know what I'm saying? Not one, guys. Everyone there is super obese. So if you guys like obese women, go to Canada and America. If you guys want to have good, in-shape, good-looking women, come to Ireland. Anyway, let's get on with the program. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get it.
Bit of bad news for you lads. I think this needs to be urgently addressed in the podcast. Story during the week. Irish men voted the ugliest of all, says elite dating site CEO.
Bastards.
Okay. So here's the story from irishcentral.com. Okay. Irish men have been branded the undisputed ugliest in the world by a contentious dating website that only allows attractive people to join. A new poll by picky international dating site beautifulpeople.com has
Beautifulpeople.com. Shout out to that website, guys. Me and my friend actually tried to get on it back in the day, and I actually did get on it by like the slightest margin. I think it's just because I'm tall or whatever. They're like, oh, what height are you? And it's like the most friggin', you know what I mean? Lamest friggin' way to get onto a friggin' dating website. Obviously I haven't used that in about 15 years, because I'm actually going to want that again. That'd actually be pretty funny to do a segment on that. But I got into it back when I was like 18, guys. But yeah, just by the slightest hair of a margin. But I said I was Irish, so...
seen Irish males slip to the foot of the table of the world's most attractive nationalities. Just 6% of Irish single men who applied to land their profiles on the elite Los Angeles-based site were successful, less than any other nationality, and officially Ireland's ever worst result in the site's annual nation-by-nation beauty charts. Now, in contrast...
yeah, but but it's rated, so it's rated by other people on the website, guys. So people from LA, obviously... are just the most artificial, superficial, stupid people in the world, guys. So obviously they're not going to know what rugged handsomeness looks like, alright?
Women have climbed up, are getting better looking, apparently. The table were 6th overall in the world, the highest ever ranking, and tied in with France with an impressive 35% acceptance rate, just above the United States in the chart. So commenting, so this guy this prick who thinks Irish men are ugly, Greg Hodge, said he's the managing director of beautifulpeople.com. He says there are many examples of very handsome Irish men in Hollywood, such as Cillian Murphy, Colin Farrell, Michael Fassbender, and Jamie Dornan. However, this is the exception and not the norm. Unfortunately, when you look at the stats, Irish men are the undisputed ugliest in the world. They are really in a league of their own.
That's fucked up. That's pretty funny though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think he's a prick and I think he's wrong.
Yes.
So, what's your thoughts on this? I think Irish men have really stepped up in the past 5 years, I think.
Yeah. I would say Irish men probably wouldn't be great at applying for elite online dating sites in America.
Thanks.
So you're looking at you have to emigrate from Ireland to America, so that's like one type of person maybe, and then it's Irish guys in America who are not just going on Tinder or going down Dicey's.
You don't have to live in America to be on this website. You can apply to join it anywhere in the world.
So you can get on this in Ireland?
Yes.
You should have led with that, Maura.
It's like Tinder, but it's just more exclusive. It's beautifulpeople.com, and like basically when you upload your photos, somebody goes hot or not. Yeah.
physically goes through it and vexes you.
Yeah.
So you could be an absolute psycho, but at least if you've got a good job on, you're in.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But
that sounds like-
if it's an American-based site, like Irish lads wouldn't be ones for, you know, getting their teeth done, not like Americans would,
No.
or getting their eyebrows done, that kind of stuff. Irish lads would be
Eyebrows, bro. When has a man ever got their eyebrows done? That shit's just gay, man. Straight
more
up,
natural,
like,
more
what?
rugged.
Bro,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
They would. A lot of American, like percentage-wise, way more
Smags
Irish
is-
people have their teeth done than Irish people.
Well, you've recently gotten your teeth done, haven't you?
Yeah, we whitened our teeth, yeah.
Yeah.
But we would be
That's
definitely the exception in Ireland.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I think, like, I agree definitely that Irish women, they've stepped up the game now. And I'm not
Yeah.
talking about
Irish women are really hot, guys. I will say that. Like, I actually, no cap, guys. Like, when I go to Dublin, Galway, Limerick, there are like really hot chicks out there, right? When I went to America and Canada, guys, I'm not even capping. I didn't see one hot chick, man. I don't know, man. And I was in a big city, guys. I swear down, I didn't see anyone, like anyone that I thought was good looking. So all these people that you see in all these movies and shit from America, they are the exception, not the rule, guys. But here's the thing, guys. Beauty is subjective too, guys. What I think is good looking isn't gonna be what you guys think is good looking. But you know what I mean. Just going off, let's just say, you know, physical, like obviously someone like Lizzo isn't going to be as hot as Beyonce, right? We can kind of agree with that, right? But I'm telling you, I saw a lot more Lizzos than I ever saw. I never even saw one Beyonce in Canada or in America. That's just straight up and down the board, guys.
those ones going around with the blowfish lips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's, like, I think, particularly, some people can go overboard, but Irish women have probably definitely taken more pride in themselves over the last while. Irish men, too. If you go back maybe 10 years and look at how Irish men dressed and how they dress now, they definitely carry themselves off better. I think they do look after themselves more.
Yeah. Well, like the Late Valentine show, like the amount of ridey lads on that, like now they're all wearing brown shoes. I don't know what it was. Was there some sort of sale or special on brown shoes? But
I would have said, actually, that the lads on Late, they made a couple of small errors. Now, if I was to get into it,
Go on.
if you're wearing a blazer, don't wear ripped jeans with it.
oh yeah,
That doesn't work.
no,
And if you're going to pull off the ankles out look,
yeah,
they don't have like suit shoes with it.
okay,
So I seen what some of the lads had on was a blazer.
Can I say something as well, guys? Let me interject here. Not that anyone cares what I think. But I think that standard, what people look like in America and what people look like in Ireland, and I'm not talking about just the physique-wise, guys. Physique-wise also. But what people look like in America, I don't know, people, you have to go to America and Canada. I was there for a month. People look completely different. White, black, Asian, Muslim, whatever you are, Japanese, whatever. Yeah, we could have the same ethnic people here, white, black, Muslim, Asian, Chinese. They look completely different. It's really hard to explain to people. It's a completely different look. They don't dress the same. They don't look anything like European people. So that could also be a thing as well, you know.
Ripped skinny jeans, 100%, but with no rips,
okay,
because you're looking suave on top and then it's kind of a bit urban down the bottom. That won't work.
okay.
Even if they're skinny jeans, just don't have rips in them. And the brown shoes,
That's
lads,
so funny.
you can buy those ones in River Island or Topshop. Those
I love this guy on the left. I think this is Johnny Schmacks. I love this man. This man I love, man. He loves Eminem as well.
high street ones that kind of look like really nice suave shoes, but they've still got a kind of cool sole on them.
Okay.
Whereas what lads are doing, and particularly some of the lads in late, what I copped was, they have leather brown shoes, like you'd wear under a suit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're going to a wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're wearing the ankles out with them. Won't work.
Yeah.
No good.
So the shoes you're talking about
Not
are,
that I'm an expert, but
they're not,
he's
your
right,
ones you
though.
recommended are not quite as dressy.
yeah, as the suit leather shoes.
Tone it down one
yeah,
notch.
Yeah.
Are they kind of more like loafers? Am I right?
Yeah, oh yeah, loafers, definitely. I think loafers are class. They'll go with anything. Shorts, the whole lot.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, a lot of people won't know the definition of loafers, Johnny.
So loafers are
I didn't until I met you.
The suede shoes. They like they show your ankles are like suede. They're like the little boat shoes that you put your feet into. You wear them if you're on a boat.
loafers are those shoes. As a couple of boys in care said to me, you're like Peter Pan with the shoes.
Yeah.
They're kind of
Or Aladdin. You straight up look like Aladdin. Guy.
Okay, yeah, okay.
little bits hanging off them. They're There,
and low cut.
Google it, lads. You'll find out what loafers are. I would
Right,
recommend them.
but just like on facial features, I couldn't say that Ireland is any worse than anywhere else.
Yeah.
No,
that's-
and I definitely say we're better than America.
Oh god, yeah. Well, like what I think the
Yeah.
lads are doing wrong, and I've mentioned this before, is that Irish lads aren't great at taking photos for dating profile
Yes.
websites. You know, like
Irish guys just aren't as superficial as American people, guys. People from certain parts of America. But then there's like the other scale as well, where like some certain parts of America don't care at all, aren't superficial at all. So
The photos are going to be like you're at the ploughing or you're at electric picnic and you're up
Yeah.
on some lad's back, like.
yeah. Whereas I noticed, because when I had my Tinder profile switched on in Dublin, like you'd get an awful lot of lads coming in from like France or Germany that were working in Google or Facebook or whatever, and like they seem to have like professionally staged photo
Yeah.
shoots. This is nearly like their LinkedIn profile as opposed to their, you know, dating profile. So like I would say, look at lads, you're gorgeous. Like definitely last, like any lads. I'm gonna say something now that's gonna incriminate me.
incriminate you. That sounds a bit kind of ominous, man. Speak away, lady.
No, you're beautiful, and tell this lad to go F himself.
But on photos,
This shit encourages insecurities in dudes, man. Like a lot of guys just bitch ass, man, because they just are so insecure. Oh, I'm not lean enough. I'm too fat. I'm this. Man, shut your bitch ass up, man. You're just a pussy, man. Just get out there and get with people, man. What are you complaining about, man?
Mm-hmm.
I think Irish lads would be like, my Tinder profile says I'm a bit of crack.
Yes.
And they're not. Like, if you came across a guy, or I can imagine if I came across a girl and all her Tinder profile photos were like professionally took, you'd be
Yeah,
wondering,
I think it was a catfish.
Catfish.
Yeah.
what's the crack here? Whereas if there was more like down the pub having the crack here, out sightseeing or whatever, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not all professional photos.
We've gone off topic slightly, but like when you're getting photos for like things like that, I would say to lads, one small tip, and a lot of lads do it, and I myself am guilty of it at times as well. If when you're getting photos with a group of lads,
Yeah.
your first thing to do is put your arms out like that,
Around their shoulders.
around, right?
In the Jesus Christ pose.
Yeah, so you've got two arms out, you've got a lad nearly on each arm getting a photo. What I would say to that is, it drags the t-shirt
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and drags your clothes in different directions,
Yes.
and it's very hard to get a good photo. So what I would say is, if you're standing like that, maybe a small little arm around the back if you
Arm
really
around the
want
waist,
to.
yeah.
So
Okay.
you're actually keeping your frame upright. Lads, you can thank me later when you're fucking killing birds on dating sites or something. I don't mean killing in like actually like, you know,
Bury
It's got Jeffrey Dahmer.
in him.
yeah, I mean shifting.
Yeah.
He's been listening to a bit too much Eminem, you know, killing his wife or whatever.
Doing well
And being nice to them.
and finding love.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Irishmen are
Well, he might be one lad for you to go over and chat to when you're in America.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
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 fucking sort him out.
Quietly
Yeah.
sees us. What?
I was wrong. No, but do you know what? The one thing is, right? In a lot of those countries, Australia, those places, the men are beautiful, but the sun helps.
Yeah.
A tan
that's
will
true.
bring anyone. If you're a 5, it'll bring you up to a 7.
That's
if you're a
very
7,
true,
it could
guys.
make you up to a 10.
This is so true, guys. During the summer, everyone looks a lot better looking, guys.
Oh, easy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, a tan lad. Is that
big
look
for
at
you.
look at the Irish boys out in Australia. They all look so healthy with the tan. They just look. Whereas here, we're wind bitten, weathered, and rain baiting off us and misery.
The Russians and all should be
That's-
bottom of the pile then. The poor Icelandic
Yeah, they
lads.
probably
Yeah.
are. I'd say, are they?
Sure, we were bottom of the pile.
Icelandic. Do you know an interesting fact about
They're all
Iceland?
blonde.
Icelandic women, there are 2 facts about Iceland. They're really good at CrossFit and they're very good looking, right? But like 50% of Icelandic women have Irish DNA in their genes. So it seems to be the case that they took like the best Irish women. The Vikings took the best Irish women, all the strong, healthy, good looking ones, and brought them to
Brought them to
Iceland.
Iceland.
Yeah. So
Tough one.
there's
that.
a bit of a
No,
conspiracy
Tough
here for you.
one,
Hot
that.
take.
No,
yeah,
you're dead right.
Yeah, and I'd definitely be saying to Irish lads,
Back in the day, you just come upon an island, kill all the men, steal all the women. And there, Bob's your uncle.
take
Terrible.
the pride in yourselves, lads. Let's get up that table, all of us together, and stop with all the brown shoes. That was so 3 years ago.
But the thing is, guys, like I want to say, man, like the idea of what's good looking, like a lot of people will change from person to person. Some might say, oh, that person who's super jacked, loads of muscles, they might find that attractive. Someone who's, you know what I mean, skinny or tall, they might find that attractive. Someone who's shorter, who's better built, might find that attractive. Someone who, you know, if you're a chick, big ass, whatever, big titties, you might find that attractive. Some people might not like that, guys. A lot of people don't like that. So what do you find good looking, attractive? Kind of changes every single person, guys. You know, there's no ideal person just straight up and down the board. Like, obviously, certain things, I feel like really overweight, that probably doesn't help. Or if you're really underweight, probably doesn't help. But yeah, for the most part, that's you know what I mean? It changes, you know?
But can I just say, Maura has a point, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to sail 3,000 miles and be like, quick, kidnap the ugly ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at that one with the gimpy leg. Get her.
I know, but like the women, if you ever watch the CrossFit Games, they're all Icelandic women that seem to be at the top of it. Like, absolutely, like the breaking too.
I like to see in camogie.
Yeah.
Where are they in the camogie charts?
I think Irish men and women are all beautiful. That's what I'd be saying. We're a lovely nation, inside
We are a
and
lovely
out.
nation. And we're the friendliest as well, guys. You know what I mean? Although I did find Americans, I'm not going to lie, I did find Americans super, super friendly, guys. They were a bit too friendly, you know what I mean? They're just so nice, and I can't hate them for that, man. So I absolutely love that as well. So, yeah, tell me what you guys think, man. Are we the ugliest nation, man? I absolutely doubt that, man. If we are, guys, let's try to bring up the scale a little bit, man. Love you guys all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.